Sound effects engaged. A lot of you guys were asking me about the Siri tripod, about this tripod that I bought to get me through Namibia as kind of just a temporary replacement for my three-legged thing until I fix my three-legged thing. And at first, I was really happy with this tripod. You have this thing, which I found was kind of cool and useful, these spikes that come out of the tripod. And overall, it felt stable. But within like 5 days of using it, I started to have all sorts of problems. The legs were no longer locking properly. One of the legs even totally just comes out when you pull it. The leg comes out. So in tripods, there's a piece that goes in here to stop it from popping out. Within less than a week, before we even got to Namibia, this thing started popping out. And within a week of having this tripod and within a week of being in Namibia, I decided it wasn't for me. I don't like when you pay a lot of money for a product and it starts falling apart after kind of regular use. I'm hard on my gear. Don't get me wrong, I'm really hard on my gear, but my three-legged thing gear has never failed me unless it's been my fault. So I haven't fixed my three-legged thing yet, mostly just because I'm lazy. But a lot of your comments said that I could use vinegar to fix it, or maybe CLR or something like that, and I am going to do that over the next couple days. I'm going to see if I can get that fixed. In the meantime, my friends at Three-Legged Thing, they rushed me a new one. They delivered this so quick. They've sent me another Winston. So this in this box isn't going to be anything new. It's just going to be a new Winston. And I kind of realized the value of having a backup tripod when this one went wrong. And I guess I should also mention that this tripod is complimentary. I'm on the Three-Legged Thing Pro team, which means that when they get new gear, they send me stuff to test out and try. I don't pay for the tripods, but I'm not paid in any way, shape, or form by Three-Legged Thing. They're just an awesome company that I really, really love. So, a new Three-Legged Thing tripod. This is the Eclipse Pro version, which I think means that it's the other color. My other Three-Legged Thing tripod is like the blue color. I don't know. Let's open this up and stop speculating. It comes in the shoulder case, which I never use. Here it is. Brand new Three-Legged Thing Winston. It's so good to have working parts again. There's just something about the Three-Legged Thing quality. Handmade. Everything kind of just clicks, and maybe it's just because of what I'm used to, but it just works, and it just works for me. So I'm stoked to have another Three-Legged Thing tripod. It's got a different ball head. You see, that's like the silver one. This is what I was talking about. This is the different color, the Eclipse versus the blue. These are both the exact same tripod head, just different colors, and obviously I've beaten that one up a little bit over the years since I've had it. So, new Three-Legged Thing tripod. I am going to, I promise you, get the other Three-Legged Thing tripod fixed and keep it as a backup. So I'll probably be traveling with 2 tripods from now on. Just for safety's sake, so I don't get stuck with something like the Siri, which honestly, it's not bad. It's not the end of the world. Using this tripod's fine, it's just I hate when things start to fall apart after a couple days of use, especially when you pay like 300 pounds for it. So, new tripod, I guess let's go out and take some pictures with it. I should mention that I'm gonna be giving away that Siri tripod to someone just because I don't need it, and I'm sure there's somebody that does need it. We're here at a very, very windy Lion's Head Peak, which is back up that way behind us. Jody and I are going to climb it. Weather permitting, it is getting quite windy, so we'll see how this goes.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like.
We're climbing. Pretty good view off to Camps Bay that way. Table Mountain directly behind us. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be taking pictures today. We're kind of just on a scouting mission because I've never been up here, never been up to Lion's Head, never taken photos from up here. So I kind of just wanna walk around, figure things out, and then maybe come back some other time or potentially take some pictures. So gonna keep hiking.
Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat.
It's windy up here, and there's actually a lot of places that are roped off to let the vegetation regrow, and some of the spots were places I'd found on Google Maps that I thought would make cool photos. But we follow the rules, especially when it comes to preserving nature, so we're gonna keep cruising up here. It does look like there's a big open area coming up. I don't have any need to go to the top, which is just right there because it is so windy, but I think we're gonna kind of seek out a composition up here, try to find some vegetation in the foreground maybe, and sit around and wait until sunset.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal.
We are at the false summit. The summit's right there. We're not gonna go up there because of photography reasons, not because we're scaredy cats, because I think there's just a ton of people up there. And yeah, and you just have way more foreground to work with down here. So we're gonna run around looking for a composition, try not to get blown off of this, and kind of just enjoy sunset.
Personal and having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all.
So I've been shooting this on the EOS R on the gimbal, but the wind's been knocking around the weight on the gimbal and it can't really handle it. So I'm not sure if I need a new gimbal or I need to find another solution, but we're here at this point that I found and I'm now gimbal free, and it is so windy that we're just getting knocked around, which is crazy. But I was hoping to make a photo up here somewhere that I could incorporate the big Table Mountain back right there, and then also Camps Bay, which is right there, and the mountain range that runs across back that way. But I don't think I can get wide enough on the 16mm to do that, which is crazy. But I'm gonna try. And I am gonna take the photos on the 5D Mark IV today, not the EOS R. I'm gonna continue vlogging on the EOS R, except I'm gonna switch over now to the 2470.
Tomorrow's whole, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything.
This is hard vlogging. 24-70 doesn't look that bad, does it? It's a little bit more tight on my face than I would like, and I wish the lens had image stabilization for this sort of thing. But I think it works. It's what we're gonna have to do right now on the EOS R until I get a new 16-35. That is the plan. I'm gonna have two 16-35s, one which is on the camera right now, and then one which is gonna vlog. So I know it's redundancy, it's having too much gear, but it's what needs to be done in the future, so I don't have to vlog on the 24-70. I am set up on my composition. It's been so windy that I don't want to move, and right now the wind's come down, but it was so windy at some points, and it's coming back up again, that I was almost getting knocked off of this little rock here, so I don't want to leave the tripod. But I'm doing like a bunch of stuff that's counter to what I normally do. I have rocks in the foreground that are kind of blocking the beach as I'm hiding from the wind. They're kind of blocking the beach, but I think they also make nice depth. I think it creates nice depth. And then you've got Camps Bay, the city in the background, and then the mountains off in the distance with a little bit of the sea, and the sky is just incredible. So if the wind holds off long enough, this is going to be incredible, I think. I've just got 3-stop soft grad ND on the camera, and that's it. I've got sad news. My hat went flying. It went way off the cliff, and hopefully we find it on the way back, because mostly because I'm sad that was one of my favorite hats, but I feel bad because I'm littering. The benefit is though, it's really cold and I probably needed to warm up by putting on this sweatsuit layer anyway, and I might look like a sweatsuit condom right now, but I'm nice and warm. Sad that I lost the hat, but happy that I'm warm. I'm also happy that the light is exploding, and even without a hat, even looking like a sweatsuit condom, super stoked about how this is going. How are you, Jody? How's the weather here in Cape Town?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not so bad, is it? Girls love the sweatsuit condom look, boys. Let that be known. It was crazy windy, and that meant that I couldn't vlog properly. So sorry that the vlog, and I didn't explain the photos or anything like that. But it was so windy, it just wasn't possible. The other thing is I need to kind of figure out what I'm doing with my vlog setup, because the gimbal just wasn't working with all the weight of the EOS R. And yeah, my gimbal's kind of getting old in the first place. It's kind of just been beat up. It's just covered in sand, but it's also at the max of its capacity. So I think I might look into getting the Ronin S or the Feiyu 4000 or something like that instead. Or I might just start vlogging handheld. Good old style handheld. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is all EOS R footage, as I mentioned. I think it looks phenomenal. And yeah, I guess we're gonna hike down. Hiking down totally handheld, no gimbal. One of the reasons I switched to the EOS R is because I wanted better low light handling. And right now, it's like nearly pitch blackout. The camera's shooting f4, 30 frames a second, and the ISO is like 25,000 or something ridiculous like that. And I think it still looks pretty good. So I'm gonna leave it there. What do you guys think of the EOS R footage so far? For me, I'm super pleased with it. And yeah, loving life, loving Cape Town, kind of getting destroyed by the wind again, and gonna sign off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.